Welcome to the second Fight Diary. We are once again joined by Spencer Hewitt, and as same as yesterday, today's show is sponsored by UK Fightwear. Now, we spoke to Spencer yesterday. He was obviously 5 days out. We're now getting close to the big fight. We're 4 days out from the fight. How's your day been today, Spencer?
Yeah, I had a really good day. I went down to Team Titan in Edmonton. Just went through a lot of drills, positions, tactics. Met up with one of my pals, Joey Collins. He's one of my ex-opponents, but we've become friends afterwards, and we train a lot together. I was down there, there was like Brad Pickett, Luke Newman, Bowen, all the guys down there, and they're all pushing us. Had a really good training camp down there today. But it wasn't too hard, it's more technical stuff, tactics, moving around, working different aspects, sort of mixing all these different, like boxing, wrestling, and BJJ, blending them together really today.
And obviously being so close to the fight, obviously you don't want to do anything too strenuous. How long do you train for when you're this close to the fight?
Today we done about an hour, but it was like I said, it was pretty light, just loads of technical stuff, and like a good warm up. So you don't want to risk injury or anything right now. And a few of the guys that I'm training with are fighting themselves, so that's quite good. We're all in the same boat. Because Joey's fighting on UCMA at the weekend against Corey Tate, and I'm obviously fighting James Doolan at Bama. So it's nice that we're both training in the same boat and got the fights on the same day.
Yeah, you're both in exactly the same position, really, then, aren't you? Which is, like you say, good for each other, really.
Yeah, so it's perfect, really. And when I was down there, it was quite funny because we done the podcast yesterday, and Luke Newman and Bowler both picked up that in my interview I said I was drinking 3 litres of water, and I was like, Spence, man, you got to be drinking a bit more than that, you know. So I'll be drinking not 3 litres of water, I'll be drinking to about 5 to 6 litres of water. I normally do 3, but it's a little bit bigger cup than usual, so I'm up into about 6 litres of water. So I'll be drinking every 20 minutes at this rate.
You talk there about the cut. That's the next thing I was going to bring up. Where's your weight at the moment? We talked a little bit about it yesterday. How are you today with your weight?
Yeah, I'm 65, so I dropped a kilo from yesterday. So I was about 66 yesterday, so I'm 65 today. After the training session, quite a bit come up. But I'm also obviously drinking a lot of water, so all set where I should be really. I don't want to lose too much. I don't want to come in too small for the weight, but obviously I want to make a weight, so it's getting that balance. It's
finding the fine line, isn't it?
Yeah, you lose too much weight too early, you're not going to be able to put much back on, and obviously if you leave it too tight, you're going to drain yourself. So it's sort of an art in itself. Yeah,
I think it's been described as being a science. I think that's a fair way of saying it. It is a science. So,
sorry, mate?
But just saying, cutting the weight, it's like a science, isn't it? It's just as big as getting in and doing the actual doing, as they say. Cutting the weight is just as important, especially nowadays.
Yeah, no, you've got to get it right. Because it can be the difference between winning or losing a fight if you do get it wrong, or not even fighting if you don't make the weight.
Yeah, we've seen that quite a bit as well, which is always a shame. What have you been doing today, food wise? What kind of meals do you eat so close to the fight? Obviously, watching your weight and things like that. So, what have you eaten today?
This morning I got up. I had just a smoothie. That's what I had this morning for breakfast. Then done my training session. Rehydrated, drank lots of water afterwards, and then I had like a salad with a little bit of chicken, a bit of apple, and a bit of I think there's cherries in there as well, just for the antioxidants. So all stuff that's going to go straight through me. And then when I got in, I had like a pulses, kidney beans and different pulses. I had some of them tonight as well. And I think that'll be it for today, really. So not too much. Food-wise going on today.
And with regards to you saying you train for an hour, so what do you do with yourself with the rest of the day being so close to the fight day? What do you do to relax?
I do some visualisation. I always do visualisation of walking out in through the crowd at Bama, getting used to the atmosphere. So I just run it through my head, go through the fight, different scenarios, things going my way, and also I always go through like things not going to plan and then pulling it back. So I believe a lot in visualisation and focusing. And then to relax, I did play a little bit of FIFA on the PS3. So I played a bit of FIFA today just to chill out and unwind. And I like watching a lot of DVDs, if it's UFC or I'm a bit of a film buff as well, so I like watching films. Close to a fight, it's normally sort of action films, which I watch a lot.
You talked there about FIFA. Are you a football fan, Spencer?
I'm not a huge football fan. I like the computer game more than watching. I follow football. I watch all the big games, but I'm not a big supporter of any particular team. But I do follow all the big matches.
Cool. Well, what we'll do, we'll wrap things up for today. So we're now 4 days out, and Spencer, of course, will be fighting on Saturday against James Doolan at Bama 11. Before we go, Spencer, do you want to again shout out your people that are helping you prepare for your fight, and also shout out your sponsors as well?
Yeah, I want to thank all the boys at Team Titan today. Just going through the paces: Mickey Pappas, Jodie Collins, Brad, Bowler, Luke Newman. I've actually missed off a few people. There's so many people down there. And I'll be going to do pads with my brother in about 45 minutes. I'll thank him pre doing the pads. So I'll be down at MMA Tether Squad literally in about 45 minutes, just doing some pads, about 25 minutes of pads, just going through that tonight. Thanks to my sponsors, Biological, and all the boys at MMA Tether Squad for all their hard work.
Okay,
and,
so
thank you to you guys as well for taking the time to call me today.
Oh, absolute pleasure. We love speaking to you. So as always, Fight Diaries is sponsored by UK Fightwear, and we'll be back again tomorrow. And we'll obviously be 3 days out from the fight tomorrow.